Hello and welcome or welcome back to Yoga with Paige. Today I have a nice, gentle, about 10-minute morning flow for you to wake up the energy, get the body moving, and just start our day feeling good. This class is all level friendly and you don't need any props, but if you would like to have a block handy to help you deepen into some of these postures as we wake up the body and open ourselves up, you can grab that now as well as your mat and we can get started. We start today at the back of the mat, sitting up on the heels, tucking the toes underneath us, sitting up on the balls of the feet, taking a moment here to notice the weight we're placing on your heels as we lift up through the spine, stretching it out, finding length, reaching up through the crown of the head as we roll the shoulders down and back. Take one breath here, coming onto the mat, feeling the belly expand and contract. On this next inhale, take the arms above the head, reach up high. And exhale, cactus the arms, drawing the shoulder blades together, finding space in between the fingers, spreading the hands wide, reaching up. One breath here, holding the shoulder blades together, squeezing them. And then on your next exhale, drop this right hand and reach with the left overhead. Finding a nice side body stretch, sending that hand as far over the head as we can as we're just finding a nice stretch on the side of the ribs, opening up. Inhale to come back to center, raising that right arm back up, reach. And exhale, cactus. If this is too much on the balls of the feet, we can always untuck the feet and come onto the tops of the feet as well. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, drop that left hand, reach the right overhead, send it over the head, spiraling the chest open. Definitely feeling the feet wake up here. Exhale. Inhale, reach back up and untuck the feet if we haven't already. Coming to sit on the heels for one moment here, drawing the hands together at heart center. Taking a moment to close the eyes and come within. Just notice how you're feeling after a few breaths. Beautiful. We can release the fingertips to the mat on either side of the feet and gently press through the fingertips to lift the knees just about an inch off the mat, an inch or so, just feeling a little bit of the tops of the feet, a reversal of the position we were just in. One more breath here. Releasing the knees very gently, placing the hands in front of the knees to come up onto the feet again, but sending the toes out to the corners of the mat, making our way into our yogi squat, malasana, garland pose. Taking your time here to really sink the pelvis down, opening through the hips. Trying to get our heels on the mat, but if they are raised, it's totally fine. And we can always place a block underneath our heels to help us with the alignment of our pelvis if needed. Keeping the hands at heart center, just opening the hips, the inner groins with every breath. Beautiful. Just a few more here. Breathing nice and even, in through the nose and out through the nose. And then on your next exhale, plant the fingertips down, straighten the legs, turn the toes towards the wrist, keeping the feet hip width apart. As we exhale and bend the knees, Hugging opposite elbows and just letting the head hang. Our chest meets the thighs. We can either take a slight rock or just find stillness. Maybe circle the head, making a yes or a no. Waking up through the cervical spine. Feeling the blood rush to the head for another breath. Beautiful. Releasing the hands on the exhale and inhale. Gently roll up to standing. Go as slow as you can. Really feel each vertebra awaken as we roll up to mountain pose, ending with the palms facing forward. Grounding through this left foot. Inhale, tuck the right knee into the chest. Pull that knee up as high as we can, really active in the left leg here, opening up through this right hip crease as we draw the knee into the chest. And holding the right knee with the left hand, we're going to inhale, peel the right arm back, finding a small twist. Moving with your breath, going as slow as you need to find this twist here. Taking your gaze wherever it naturally feels good. We can stay here, or we can extend the right leg by grabbing the big toe and sending the heel out forward wherever our body tells us it wants to be today. One more breath. And then exhale, slowly face the front of the mat forward and release into our half chair pose, crossing the right ankle over the left knee and sinking into the hips. Sending the hips back, placing the weight evenly in the heel and the ball of the foot. Holding here for one breath. Sink into the hips, open up through the glutes. Here we go. And inhale, raise the chest, release that leg, shake them out a little bit. Beautiful. Then shift the weight to the right foot, pick the left knee up into the chest. Big inhale. Beautiful. Roll the shoulders back and down, nice long lines here. Then we can gently take our twist, peeling the left arm back as we stay rooted and strong and grounded through the right leg. And we can extend the left leg if we so wish. Breathing nice and easy, feeling your strength early on this morning. Exhale, back to center, where we gently bend the left knee and come into our half chair pose. Using your breath to help you steady here, using your focal point. Yes, garner that connection. You got it. Beautiful. One more breath here, sinking into the hips. Then inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, straighten everything out. Mountain pose. Inhale, reach the arms up high. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Now we're going to reverse that roll up. We're going to roll down. So starting with the head, tuck the chin into the chest and begin to roll down. And then walking the hands out to plank pose. Finding our nice steady plank here, gripping through the fingers. And then taking vinyasa, slowly lowering down, elbows by the sides, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, shining the chest forward. And exhale over the toes. We can keep our knees bent here if we need to. Our heels try to extend down through the mat, but that's okay if they don't reach. Sending the hips up and the chest towards the thighs. Beautiful. One more breath here. And then raise the right leg, bend to the knee, take it in through the chest, and find our low lunge. Inhale, release the arms up high, and exhale, sink into the hips. Beautiful. One breath here. Then tucking the back toes, lifting the knee nice and strong. Inhale, high lunge. And exhale, rain that left hand down, taking a nice twist, reaching the right arm up. Exhale, frame the foot, step back, and send the hips up, downward facing dog. Raising the left leg, bending the knee in through the chest, taking a low lunge, releasing that right leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sink into the hips. Send the pelvis down, roll the shoulders back. Knitting the thighs together, internal rotation. Tucking that back toe to lift the knee. Inhale. Send this right heel back. And exhale, rain the right hand down, planting it. Reaching that left up. Still sending the heel to the back of the room. Beautiful. Exhale, frame this left foot. Straighten both legs and turn to the wide edge of the mat. Toes are facing the long edge of the mat. Connect to your core here. Inhale, lift up. Send the arms out, shoulder height. And then take them behind the back. Interlace the hands and exhale. Slowly lower the chest down. The hands can stay at the lower back or they can reach over the head, trying to help you as you send your chest down towards the mat. Still active in the legs, getting a better stretch in the hamstrings as we are active in the quadriceps, the glutes. Hold here for one breath. And exhale, release the hands gently. They can come under the chest. And inhale, gently press up. Bending this right leg, we come into our Skandasana side lunge, turning the toes to the corner, flexing this left foot up. Once we find our side lunge here that feels comfortable, release the left hand up to the sky. Beautiful, nice big stretch. And exhale, plant the left fingertips to switch sides, flexing that right foot, finding our position here first before releasing the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, release, pressing back up to our wide-legged fold before turning to the left foot, stepping up to the front of the mat and coming to find a seat where we lift the shins parallel to the mat, making our way into boat pose. Hold here. Bring the chest into the thighs as much as we can, finding that core connection, empowering strength. Yes, 5 more breaths. You got this. It's not that much. 4. Hold here. It's our last little bit. We're almost done. 2. See if you can pull yourself a little bit higher. I know you can. And 1. You can gently release the feet, crossing at the ankles, making our way into easy seat. Or return to the side of the mat. Take the soles of the feet together, finding bound angle pose. Butterfly the legs out a little bit, shake out some of that excess energy. And we can now take any other positions that our body is calling for. Maybe we want a little bit more of a twist or some nice juicy neck rolls. Anything else that will help start your morning off. And this is where we end our short practice this morning together. I thank you for joining me today and waking up your body in this mindful and conscious way. Just a few minutes of movement can positively impact your day so much. And I thank you once again for joining me today and sharing your practice with me. I hope to see you again soon on the mat, hopefully tomorrow. But until then, my friends, have a great day. Namaste.